very, very seriously. Alright. See how many wins you get over there. Think so, huh? The first one.
Today,
Right.
from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in
Why not?
On first down, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead, they have to step up now and make big plays for their team.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw is Fields. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And the Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time.
Nice.
On first down, Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Davis.
Great.
A red zone alert as we get you back into the action. This offense coming up on a 2nd down and 3 to go.
No. I'm nowhere near the
Throwing
play.
on 2nd and 3. Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
The playoff games I'm planning to do
Fields on 3rd
full
down.
games.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown number 5. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw again is Ryan. And that is incomplete. Now in a pretty difficult situation is this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone, 2nd and 5. And this one too low. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will knot us up at 10. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
Really?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17.
What's that?
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Did I just...
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, there's Lockett pulling in a tough grab. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Let's see if the defense is up to a tough task. Ball inside the red zone. 3rd down and 1. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Swings this out for Hunt. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Kareem Hunt, touchdown number 18 on the year. And time winding down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields forced out to his left.
I'm the best in the game.
He's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A first down carry for Davis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go again with Davis. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big one.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jamie Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20. Fields on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Wake picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, some strong running. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. On first down, Davis. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Again, it's Davis. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So
is rough. Let's see what's going on in the playoffs now. Back in 7. God damn it. I cannot lose another game. I cannot lose this game. I cannot. We should be alright. Week 17 too. Two people. Here we go.
Today.
We got Paul Fritz. That's pretty good.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out out right away. Oh, a contested ball. A big play there on the first play of the game.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Seattle. So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught. Lockett. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darius Philon breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Third and long, they'll look to throw. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Our scoreless game, well, it may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a big
touchdown, Seahawks. Colby Parkinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending 1st and goal. Carson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson is coming up here. This defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Now Fields. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that will be incomplete. it's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On first down, it's Fields. Steps away to his left. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. On second down, Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rifles one incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy. With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league.
Can I challenge that?
Tell me all the time, that throw,
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Nope.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Fields now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They run for it with Hunt, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute. Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? On third down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. This is Carson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. To throw is Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. So the drive stalling out. Now the field goal unit on as they attempt to tack on 3. On now is Seibert for the Lion field goal. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Game right there.
This defense is going to need to come up with something extraordinary here as they're up against a first and goal at the 1-yard line. Penny will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Amendola has it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percent.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to
going
do
to ask
that?
you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.